Howdy and welcome to a new video. I am here to guide you through your art career, so let's get started. Today, I'm going to walk you through a simple 3-month roadmap to help you build your art career. Whether you're just starting out or you've been drawing for a while, this plan is going to help you create work you're proud of, brand yourself, and even start making money from your art. So let's jump right in. Month 1, creating. Now, if you already have some work or style to work with, you're actually starting at a bit of an advantage. So you can either keep building from what you already have, or if you're brand new, this is where you start developing. For week 1 and 2, we're going to focus on skill and style development. Dedicate daily or weekly sessions to simply making art. You can revisit old sketches and recreate them. Finish those half-done pieces sitting in your sketchbook, or just experiment with new styles. Try to keep some consistency. Whether that's the medium you use or themes you like to draw, the most important thing is that you're enjoying it, because that joy really does show in the final work. And as you create, start identifying 1 or 2 motifs or themes you naturally gravitate towards. For me, I weirdly love drawing fishes that are crying. I also really enjoy drawing foliage, forest vibes, and frogs. Find these patterns that help you shape your personal style. For week 3 and 4, you're going to focus on portfolio prep. Now that you've been creating, it's time to start preparing your first portfolio. Select your strongest 6 to 10 pieces, and reminder, quality matters much more than quantity. Then start photographing or scanning your work. Make sure the images are clear and high quality. If you work digitally, make sure your files are at least 300 dpi, and use CMYK color settings for anything you want to print and RGB for digital formats. Finally, write a short blurb about each piece. Talk about what inspired you, your thought process, maybe even include some behind-the-scenes sketches. People love seeing your process. Month 2, branding and reshaping your identity, or shaping your identity. I don't know what you're doing. Now that you have a solid foundation of work, it's time to think about branding yourself. Week 5 and 6, define your brand identity. This is where you create or revive your social media presence. Maybe you have an account you haven't touched in months, dust it off. Create a recognizable profile icon, something you can use across all platforms so people instantly know it's you. Pick a name you're comfortable sticking with long term, and start identifying your brand values. Do you want to come across as funny, bold, serious, or maybe playful? You can also make a brand sheet with your color palette, fonts, and logo. This makes everything you post feel more consistent and recognizable. For week 7, you're going to want to build that presence. Now it's time to start showing up online. Build a simple online portfolio or landing page. Platforms like Behance, Wix, or Squarespace are great options. Think about the type of content you want to share. Do you want to just focus on art? Or maybe you want to show your face and make funny, relatable content. Maybe teaching is your thing. Whatever it is, stick to it so people know what to expect when they follow you. And don't overthink it. Just start posting. Aim for 3 to 5 times a week. It doesn't all have to be polished illustrations. Share your progress, your messy sketches, even your workspace. Consistency matters more than perfection. For month 3, we're going to focus on marketing. This month is all about getting your art in front of people, growing an audience, and laying the groundwork for future income streams. For week 9 and 10, we're going to focus on audience building. Post regularly. Again, 3 to 5 times a week is great. If you can, share your content across multiple platforms to reach even more people. Use storytelling, share your struggles, your inspirations, and behind the scenes of your process. Engage with your audience, reply to comments, comment on other artists' work, run polls or Q&As in your stories, maybe even go live. Make your space feel welcoming. And definitely experiment with short form videos like Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts. These could be process clips, art challenges, point of views, or even educational bits. Try different styles and see what you actually enjoy making, then stick with that. For week 11, we're gonna do outreach and networking. This is where you step out of your bubble, connect with other artists, support them, and they'll often support you back. Join online art communities on Discord, Reddit, or Facebook. Submit your work to online galleries, zines, or art challenges, but always research first to avoid scams. And start building an email list of your biggest fans. Maybe create a little newsletter or send them a freebie download as a thank you. Email lists are super powerful because you can actually own that audience, unlike social media. For week 12, we're going to focus on monetization prep. Now we're at the exciting part, starting to make money. Explore beginner-friendly revenue streams. Prints are always a great first step, and one of the easiest ways to do this is through a print-on-demand service like today's sponsor, Printful. Printful makes it super easy for new artists and businesses to create custom products without having to invest upfront. You can choose from hundreds of items like mugs, shirts, sweaters, hats, prints, and more to turn your art into merchandise. The best part is that Printful handles both manufacturing and shipping. They simply take a cut of each sale, so you don't have to stress about inventory or overstock. That means more time for you to focus on creating. If you already have a website like Etsy, Shopify, or Squarespace, you can integrate Printful products directly. But even if you don't, they give you a free, easy to set up store so you can start selling right away. If you'd like to try Printful for free, just click the link in the description. And a huge thank you to Printful for sponsoring this video. But prints aren't the only option. You can also offer commissions. For example, I set mine up in 3 categories: ink, colored ink, and gouache. And within those, I offer portraits, half body, and full body. If you're unsure how to price, start by tracking how long your pieces take and use that to figure out your hourly rate. Just make sure you're not underselling yourself and always aim for quality. Digital downloads are another great revenue stream. Think coloring pages, wallpaper, or templates. They're low effort, but people love them. The key is to soft launch 1 or 2 items or services and then share a clear call to action, something like commissions open or prints now available. And that's it, a simple 3-month roadmap to start your art career. First you create, then you build your brand, and finally you start marketing and monetizing. If you found this helpful, be sure to give it a like, subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments which steps you're excited to start on. Or are you already starting? I hope to see your beautiful work in the year of 2026, even though we're 3 months away. I still believe in you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.